U.S. presidents' shocking dark secrets, history they hid from us. We think of U.S. presidents as heroes, leaders who shaped America into the nation it is today. But what if I told you that some of these leaders had shocking secrets? Secrets so dark, they'll change how you see history forever. From forced sterilizations to hidden scandals, this is the untold truth they never wanted you to know. In this video, we're diving into the dark side of U.S. presidents. You'll learn about the president who supported forced sterilizations, the leader who covered up a deadly pandemic, and the shocking scandals they buried. Stay tuned, because history is about to get a lot more disturbing. FDR and the eugenics program. Let's start with Franklin D. Roosevelt, or FDR, one of America's most beloved presidents. He led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, but there's a dark side to his legacy that's rarely talked about. In the early 1900s, eugenics, a pseudoscience aimed at improving the human race through selective breeding, was wildly popular in America. And FDR was one of its biggest supporters. As governor of New York, FDR backed laws that allowed the forced sterilization of people deemed unfit, including those with disabilities, mental illnesses, or even those labeled as criminals. Over 60,000 Americans were sterilized against their will, many of them poor or marginalized. But it gets worse. These laws inspired Nazi Germany's own eugenics programs. That's right, the Nazis looked to America as a model for their horrific racial purity laws. While FDR is celebrated for his leadership, this dark chapter of his legacy is often swept under the rug. It's a reminder that even the most revered leaders have secrets they'd rather you forget. Woodrow Wilson and the 1918 flu cover-up. Next up is Woodrow Wilson, the president who led America through World War I. But did you know he also played a role in one of the deadliest pandemics in history? In 1918, the Spanish flu infected over 500 million people worldwide, killing an estimated 50 million. But here's the shocking part, Wilson knew about the virus and did nothing to stop it. During World War I, Wilson prioritized the war effort over public health. He censored news about the flu to avoid panic and maintain morale. Soldiers were packed into crowded camps and ships, allowing the virus to spread like wildfire. By the time the pandemic ended, over 675,000 Americans were dead. Wilson's cover-up cost countless lives, and it's a secret that's only recently come to light. JFK's hidden health struggles. John F. Kennedy, or JFK, is remembered as a young, charismatic leader who inspired a generation. But behind the scenes, JFK was hiding a secret that could have ended his political career. JFK suffered from a range of chronic health issues, including Addison's disease, a rare disorder that affects the adrenal glands. He was in constant pain and relied on a cocktail of medications to function. During his presidency, JFK's health was a closely guarded secret. If the public had known, it could have destroyed his image as a strong, capable leader. But JFK wasn't just hiding his illness, he was also hiding the fact that he was taking powerful drugs, including steroids and amphetamines, to manage his condition. It's a shocking reminder of how far leaders will go to protect their image. Richard Nixon's secret war on Cambodia. Richard Nixon is infamous for the Watergate scandal, but there's another dark secret in his presidency that's often overlooked. During the Vietnam War, Nixon secretly ordered the bombing of Cambodia, a neutral country, without Congress's approval. This illegal operation, known as the Menu bombings, killed thousands of civilians and destabilized the region. Nixon lied to the American public and even his own staff to cover up the bombings. The fallout from this secret war contributed to the rise of the Khmer Rouge, a brutal regime that killed over 2 million people. It's a chilling example of how presidential decisions can have devastating consequences far beyond their time in office. The history of U.S. presidents is often painted in broad strokes of heroism and leadership. But as we've seen today, even the most celebrated leaders have dark secrets they tried to hide. From FDR's support for eugenics to Nixon's illegal bombings, these stories remind us that history is far more complex and far more human than we often realize. So, what does this mean for how we remember these leaders? Should we judge them solely by their achievements, or do their mistakes and secrets deserve equal attention? The truth is, history isn't black and white. It's a mix of light and shadow, and it's up to us to learn from both. I want to hear from you. Do you think these dark secrets change how we should view these presidents? Or should we focus on their positive contributions? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the untold secrets of US presidents, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another shocking story from history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.